Hello everyone, what's up? I'm so happy to be back and doing another video with you guys, and I'm really excited because this video is unlike anything I've ever done before. So I am a member of Influencer, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically an app that you can download, and if you like set your preferences for like all of your favorite like products you like to use, like it can be makeup, skincare, they even do like pet food, pet toys. They just have like every single category of products you could think of or like ever buy. And basically you set your preferences for items that you're interested in, and they will send you things to review. And as long as you complete all of the sections of things to, of like how to review, so like post on your Instagram story, make an Instagram post, review on the Influencer app, and review on Sephora, for instance, then they will keep sending you more stuff. So recently, I just got in the mail a new Vox box from Influencer from Revlon. This is super exciting, and they sent me their brand new. So this is the first product. This is their natural ColorStay or Revlon ColorStay Browlights Eyebrow Pomade Pencil. It's kind of a mouthful. And then the second product that they sent me is the Revlon ColorStayMicro Hyper Precision Gel Eyeliner. So we're basically just gonna be testing out these two products today. This video should be relatively quick, but I'm excited because this is definitely unique and these products are very unique. The first thing we're gonna do, as always, are the brows, because I always do that before I do any other part of my makeup. So we're gonna start with the brow pencil, and this is really interesting to me because it's almost like the shape of an Anastasia brow definer, but it is like so chunky. So I'm kind of nervous because I don't know how this is gonna go. Normally, if you've watched my brow tutorial, I will do the Dip Brow Gel first on the outer arch of my brow. Then I will outline with the Brow Wiz, and then I will set them with the Clear Brow Gel. So I think I'm definitely still gonna set this with the Clear Brow Gel, but we are just gonna be using this today. So the claim of this is that it is a two-tone pencil with kabuki brush, enhances your brow with a touch of luster. So there's a little claim right there. So basically, I believe how you're supposed to use this is, if you can't tell, there's like a little like shimmery spot to the pomade stick on there. And then, oops, I'm trying to plug it in. Trying to put the cap on the wrong side. And then the brush is not like your standard spoolie. It's like literally like a flat kabuki brush. So the first thing I'm gonna do is brush through my brows because they're looking a mess. So let's do that first. Right off the bat, I mean, it's very soft, so I enjoy that about it, but I don't know that it's, I mean, we'll have to see how it does with like blending in the product, but it is kind of, it doesn't really like separate the hairs very well. But I mean, it's very soft, so it's comfortable, and I like that. Okay, now is for the scary part. We're gonna go in with this pomade type product, and I believe that the shimmery part is supposed to be like towards the bottom of your brow. Okay, I'm nervous. So here we go. And I'm so sorry, it's dark in here. I'm filming at night, in the evening. I hardly ever do that, but you know, I started going back to work full time, so my time is kind of limited to film. But so I'm gonna start from the arch and go out and then fill in at the front as needed. And let's see how this does. Okay, so I will say that this is very pigmented, it's very creamy, it goes on easily, it's not super cakey or anything, but first of all, the shape is not ideal for me because you can see here, like it got really messy down towards the tail of my brow because the applicator is so chunky and so thick that it's hard to be precise down towards the tail end. The idea of having like a shimmery part at the end is a good concept so that kind of takes away the process of having to highlight the brow bone, I feel like is what they were trying to do with that. But it just looks kind of messy to me. Like I'm gonna have to clean this up, and you know, when I do my concealer, I'm gonna have to clean up my brows a little bit more. The color thankfully was good for me. It is like a darker brown, but I don't know how I feel about my eyebrows being shiny. I mean, that's a little weird, but you know. And then this brush, I feel like is a good concept, you know, to have like a more comfortable brush and just for it to be like a little bit more unique and different. But I don't feel like it does a great job at like blending in the product to your brow. It doesn't make your brows fluffy really. Like what I really like about a regular spoolie is that you can kind of brush up and make your hairs like go out a little bit, which I've been kind of into lately, like a more fluffy, natural brow look, and that's kind of hard to do with this. So, I don't know. I mean, it works, but I don't know that I would reach for this again. So let's do the other brow and let's see where we're at. Yeah, no, I mean, can you see that? It's like all just completely like dark brown right there because it's so chunky. I'm sorry, and I hate the word chunky, but there's no other way to describe this other than chunky because like, I don't understand. It's just like so hard to control. And I'm definitely not, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I definitely did not do it on the front part of my brow because I like to have more of like a gradient effect, more of like an ombre. I just don't. I mean, it's like literally a mess. Like, that is just not my vibe. There, Revlon. Okay, so this is how the brows are looking. I will say that the color is spot on for me, so that was nice. They only sent me one shade, and this is in the shade medium brown / brunette. So I did get lucky with that. 408 medium brown. I don't know. It's so messy, and it's so just like the sheen is kind of throwing me off. The brush is better than I thought it would be. Like I've said a million times, I like the way it feels. I like that it's soft. Sometimes I feel like if you don't clean your spoolie enough, it can kind of like yank and pull on your hairs. That being said, it doesn't really give me that like fluffy look that I'm going for. So what I'm gonna do is I will clean up the brows, set them with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and I'm gonna actually do the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back to test out this eyeliner with you guys. Okay, so I am back and ready to test this liner, but first, I just wanted to show you how my brows look after I clean them up. I definitely made it work. They don't look awful. They actually, I mean, they look pretty good, but the process of getting there for me was just like too much work, way more work than like my normal, like skinny little brow wiz and like products like that, like a standard brow pencil give me. So, I mean, this would definitely not be something I would go out and repurchase. I might dabble in it again every once in a while, but it's probably more of a no for me, just because of how difficult it was to work with and how, you know, getting them to look like this took a lot of cleaning up and stuff like that. So for me, not worth it, but enough about the brow pencil. Now we're gonna jump into using this new eyeliner, and it is super skinny, you know, just regular like cream gel eyeliner kind of thing. And it does come with this smudger on the end, so that's kind of fun. Maybe we will play with that a little bit as well. And I got the shade 215 brown. And I don't normally use like pencil eyeliner on my like eyelid normally, but I'm gonna do it today just to test it out and see how it works. So as always, I have to pop on my e.l.f. eye tapes because you guys know me trying to do eyeliner without them is just a hot mess. So I'm gonna pop on these and then we will get started. Okay, my e.l.f. eye tapes are on and I'm getting kind of nervous because, like I said, and I feel like it's very common for people to not use pencil liners on their top lid anymore, but you know, let's just give it a shot because why not? So I'm gonna try to do a wing. Disclaimer, I mean, you already know this, I'm not good at wings, but let's see how this works. Okay, so before we do the big reveal and peel off the tape, I will say that I really like this formula. It was very easy to work with. I was kind of afraid that I would break this tiny little defined tip because of having to like work with it and try to like fill in the wing and stuff like that. But I feel like it did a really good job. It was really easy to work with. You know, after this, I probably will only use it in my waterline, but just to like, for the sake of the video and to show you guys how it works, I thought it would be worth it to try it on the top lid. So let's peel this off and see how I did. Okay, so that's not, I mean, I feel like I did pretty good. I'm improving. I kind of have to, this is like the hard, not the hard part, but the bad part for me is I feel like I don't fill in very good right there. But I mean, yeah, it did for a cream liner. I feel like it did a really good job. So I'm gonna do the other eye and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm done with this eye and I had a little bit harder of a time with this eye. I'm not gonna blame it on the liner. I think it's my lighting. I mean, you can probably tell it's getting darker outside, but let's go ahead and peel this off. Okay, they're not exactly even. I mean, they're pretty close. For me, I mean, you guys, you already know this is like a work in progress for me, but let's go ahead and touch that up a little bit. Try to make that a little more defined. They're most definitely not the same, but hey, it's okay. I think I'm going to actually, let's test out the smudger because why not? I think it might be fun to like smudge out the closer to my lid a little bit and maybe like try to smoke out the top of the wing. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't think the smudger does anything, to be honest. I mean, it's really thick, like it's very dense for a smudger. I feel like smudger should be like more like foamy of a texture. And this is like, I mean, it feels like squishy, like almost silicone-y. So maybe that's why it didn't like smudge like I thought it was going to. I mean, if anything, I feel like it blended it in like lower, like closer to my lash line more, which I appreciate because it's hard to get down in there with like a pencil liner. But I don't really feel like it smudges all that much. But for the most part, I felt like this liner was really good. It glided onto my lids really easily, even for somebody like me who is not great with pencil eyeliner or liquid eyeliner for that matter on my top lids. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it looks pretty good. It is a nice, I mean, I wouldn't say it's totally matte, but I don't think, yeah, it doesn't claim to be matte, so that's totally fine then. It was very easy to use. I like the formula, I like the color. So yeah, I think this one is a win for me. I'm going to put on some mascara to my lips and then we will be back to kind of close out this video. Okay guys, so that completes this video, this testing new makeup from Revlon. Sorry, I know the lighting is so bad, but this is like my window that I come to do my farewell. Let's just go ahead and close this out by kind of going over everything that I used. So I think the brows look pretty good, but like I said, it took a lot of effort to get there, so that product is probably gonna be a pass for me. I'll continue to use it and I'll keep you guys updated if I end up liking it any better. The liner I feel like turned out really well, and if you can't tell, I did apply it in my waterline. Looks really good now, but it did take a little bit of building up. However, it was really comfortable when I was trying to apply it. It wasn't like pulling on my waterline or anything like that, but it did take some building up to get this nice like pigmentation in my waterline. But other than that, I feel like it turned out pretty good. I really like the way this looks. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Let me know if you test out either of these Revlon products and what you thought of them. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and I will see you guys soon. Bye.